I was clinically dead for 6 minutes in 2003. The afterlife is not what you think it is. It happened during basketball practice when I was 15. One second I was dribbling down the court. The next second my heart stopped. I collapsed face first onto the gym floor. The ball rolled away while my teammates screamed for help. The paramedics said I flatlined for 6 full minutes. They shocked me 3 times before my heart started again. Everyone called it a miracle. But during those 6 minutes, I went somewhere else. First came the silence. The screaming faded. The sirens went quiet. Everything turned white. Not bright white like a hospital room. Thick white like being inside clouds. The light felt warm and liquid, pouring into me from every direction. I felt myself rising, like going up in an invisible elevator. I could sense gates ahead. Not physical gates, but something allowing me through. I felt peace, relief, that deep knowing everyone talks about. This was heaven, and I had made it. I reached out for the angels I knew would be there. That's when I felt the chains. Cold metal clamped around my wrists, around my neck, around my ankles. Something yanked the chains tight and I fell, except there was no ground. I was falling and chained at the same time. Voices pushed into my mind, not speaking but forcing thoughts directly into my brain. They were laughing. The sound was metallic and cruel, bouncing around like we were in a steel cathedral. I tried to ask why. That made them laugh harder. They showed me images. Universes blooming and dying like flowers on fast forward. Millions of them. Then Earth being built. Not evolved, built. Designed. Like a farm. We were the crop. They showed me human souls being collected. The white light everyone sees when they die isn't heaven. It's a gathering point. A holding pen. Where energy being harvested by something that feeds on consciousness. The beings revealed themselves. Not angels. Towering shadows with edges of fire. Eyes like hot coals. They looked at me the way farmers look at cattle. Calculate. Impatient. Hungry. One pushed this thought into my mind. You will return. You will say nothing. When your final death comes, your service will be easy. Tell others what you've seen and eternity will be worse. Each word felt like being struck with a whip made of electricity. Then I was ripped backward. The light vanished. I woke up in the hospital with tubes down my throat. My parents were crying. The doctors called it a miracle. The nurses said God was watching over me, but I could still feel the phantom weight of those chains around my wrists. For months I tried to tell people. Everyone said it was hallucination, oxygen deprivation. My pastor said Satan was trying to corrupt my faith. My parents got me therapy. The therapist said near-death experiences were just the brain releasing DMT. I stopped going to church. Every prayer felt like talking into a predator's mouth. Every cross looked like a meat hook. 20 years passed. I tried to forget. Got married. Had kids. Pretended everything was normal. Last year I went to a book signing. The author had written about his trip to heaven during heart surgery. He described golden streets and angel choirs. The crowd was crying with joy. I waited until everyone left. Then I asked him, "What did you really see?" His smile vanished. We stared at each other. I saw the same terror in his eyes that I felt in that light. He grabbed my wrist hard. "Don't tell them," he whispered. "Tell them what? That it's a farm. That we're the harvest. That every prayer is just marking yourself as ready for collection." He died that night. Heart attack at 38. Perfect health the day before. This morning I woke up with marks on my wrists. Perfect circles of raised skin like old burns. They weren't there yesterday. They're spreading up my arms. They look like chain links under my skin, glowing faint white. My daughter asked what happened to my arms. I told her I didn't know, but I do know. They're coming back for me. The harvest is starting. Last week, 3 people from my old therapy group died. All heart attack. All had near-death experiences years ago. All saw what I saw. They're collecting the ones who know first. The ones who might warn others. My chest hurts as I write this. My left arm is going numb. The chain marks are glowing brighter. I can hear that metallic laughter again. Faint, but getting louder. The afterlife isn't salvation. It's a slaughterhouse. And death isn't an escape. It's the trap. Don't pray. Don't worship. Don't mark yourself for collection. They're listening. They're always listening. And they're hungry.